Check 1 2 1 2, bitch.
Big dog, bro.
Hey, big dog.
Goddamn episode 14, baby.
Check 1 2 1 2, bitch.
Who was number 14?
Who wear 14?
Mark Ripken.
It's a wide receiver that wear 14, I think. Mark Ripken.
Oh shit, no.
Shout out to 14, bro.
We gotta get back to
Check
our,
1 2 1 2,
our players
bitch.
who wear
Players who wear 14. It's a quarterback that wear 14.
DJ Augustine.
DJ Augustine wear 14 for sure. Shout out New Orleans, DJ Augustine.
We'll leave it at that then.
This is DJ Augustine episode.
Yeah, we ain't gotta.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
we
it.
ain't gotta go no more.
I ain't gotta look no
that
more.
nigga, that nigga went to Texas, got him a quality career. That's why we wanted DJ Augustine
to make it, bro.
We want a podcast, a DJ Augustine career.
Oh yeah, facts. That nigga, hey, real talk. That's perfect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He look,
fly under the radar a little bit.
He got displaced by Katrina.
That's it, bro.
Went to Texas.
And
jumped out that window. Played with Durant in college. With Durant was what was
Durant and PJ Tucker.
Yeah. Didn't he play with Durant?
Yeah. He was with that. He was Durant point guard.
And Mute, what was old boy name with the braids?
Not
Mute.
Yeah,
it was Mute.
You think about Eton Moore?
I don't know. Yeah, any goddamn way.
Hey man, shouts up, bro. It's good to see you, bro. Hey, up to it,
down to it. We do it because they used to it. You do it because you're new to it. So let's get fucked up responsibly.
Humbly. Drink, motherfucker. Drink, motherfucker. Drink.
This episode is sponsored by Ciroc.
Pomegranate Ciroc.
Pomegranate.
The thoughts and opinions have been brought to us by Pomegranate Ciroc and my old lady crawling on the floor.
Ciroc limited edition. Pomegranate.
I don't know why my old lady, why bartender so scared of getting on camera.
It's coming.
Yeah, it's right. We're going to do a bartender episode.
Hey, who else we sponsored by?
Who else are we sponsored by? Goddamn.
Let them know.
Is your drip dry?
Yeah.
Your shoe game slacking? Go to kicksthrone.com for your exclusive sneaker needs. That's KICKZ Throne. One word. Kicksthrone.com.
Bartender, can you hand me that bottom book for me? We got some new books on the table. It's a new month.
Shout out to Kicksthrone.
Just Kicksthrone.
Shout out to Big Coop.
Where you get your sneaker needs.
All sneaker needs.
The black one.
What we doing this week?
What you got on this week?
I got the OGs.
Dude,
Kickstrong. Shout out. Hey man, shout out to Kickstrong, bro.
Get your goddamn Kickstrong. Book of the month is a book called A More Beautiful and Terrible History. It's by Gene Theo Harris. Now let me show y'all Gene Theo Harris. Cause this motherfucker was spitting. I wasn't gonna read it at first when I found out this white woman wrote this book, but she was spitting. The reason I put this book up there is because
Gene Theo.
Shout out Big Theo. But the reason I put that book up there is because it's like with the whole critical race theory and all that shit, it's real pertinent because this book talks about like how white people or racists will point to like two evil people and be like, they're the racists. So like the dude who killed George Floyd, they're like, oh, that's racist. But when critical race theory needs to be implemented just to bring a new perspective, just a fair perspective, they frothing at the mouth. And the same thing happened when, so like the North, when the South had during civil rights and like Martin Luther King, the South was siccing fucking German shepherds and water hoses on niggas. And the North was like, oh, that's crazy. That is racist. But the North had way more segregated schools than it was in the South.
Yeah.
It's like when the Great Migration happened, when niggas went from the South to Chicago, and they was like, damn. Even Martin Luther King, when he marched in Chicago, he was like, man, this is the worst I've ever been treated. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, that's what's going on now, bro. So keep they gonna point to the nigga that killed.
This shit like perception versus reality.
Bro. Yeah, because
you know what I'm saying?
They think racism is like just outright smashing and hanging niggas, but really it's redlining. It's
gerrymandering.
Yeah, all of that shit, bro. So they, you know what I'm saying? Like,
nigga, racism is an onion.
I'm not racist.
Shit got many layers.
I don't think black men should be killed, but I don't want to learn about y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like that's worse.
Yeah,
that's worse. I mean, it's on an individual level. The killing is bad, but when you take away, when you implement like racist infrastructure, education, housing, that affects way more people.
Critical race theory in school be like, it's cool to talk about history, just not your history.
Not this history. Why do I don't think my kids should feel bad about being white. Nobody's talking to you, German.
Why are you Furman German?
Everybody's fucking to you, Italian.
Why are you painting me as the bad guy?
Yeah, bro. Like,
do we have to paint them as such bad people?
Why should we feel bad about being white? Nobody's making you feel bad about being white.
You're guilty. You just feel guilty. That's what it's called.
Bad about being racist.
You just feeling the guilt of being white.
It's like, what was that 1619 project they got pulled, and the white people fucking counted it with the 1776 project. Cause they like, no, we gonna really learn about what's that 1619 project, the book coming out. I don't know, man. I keep my head down and I try to teach myself as much as possible, and hopefully I can pass it down to the kids. Cause it's just like, I don't know. I don't trust the school system no way. So it's the critical race there is like, bro, that shit ain't gonna never fly. I'm kind of tired of asking white people for permission.
The way you can tell you like the school system ain't doing what they supposed to do, nigga, the way they teach math.
Oh, that new math?
Hey man, ain't nobody got to show work.
That new math, dog, ain't shit.
Nigga got 17. Hey bro, if you got 17 lines of numbers to solve
10 plus 10.
What the fuck is going on? What we doing? What we really doing?
It's 20.
Yeah, y'all exactly.
It's 20.
Hey, my son, so he do, and shout out to my little nigga, man, because he do all his. You can't teach this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Some niggas do math in their head.
He do it in his head, and he have a hard time writing this shit on paper because he add everything in his head, and his teacher be like, "I need to see it on paper." Why?
She think he cheating.
Tell me why you need to see it. You want him to come sit in front of you?
Yeah, I can do this shit in front of you. That's all you need, bro. She asked.
Hey man, hey, and there's a muscle.
She thinks he using that Android.
Yeah. He using that
YouTube.
He using audio.
Yeah.
Hey.
He did it in front of her, and then she still was like, "You need to redo your test. You need to redo it because I saw you do it."
But I want to see you do it in the way I tell you to do it. And that's the thing I learned with my kids being home. If I always knew that everybody, they don't learn the same way. Like some people,
no one does.
Yeah,
I got 3 kids and they all 3 different people.
Yeah, exactly. So like with him being home, it's like he catch on the shit, but it's like this nigga, he in the shortcuts.
Yeah, as we all are.
And his shortcut is doing the shit in his head versus like having to write everything down. That's his shortcut, but it's an awesome shortcut to have. When the last time you've added 2 3-digit numbers in your head? That wasn't just some random numbers. 379 plus 7
paying these credit cards.
Yeah,
that's when I did.
If you put a number, but that's different.
Budget.
If you put a $sign in front of a number, it's different.
It's different.
That's how I learned. That's how I got good at.
That's facts, bro.
That's
you
how
put
I
a
got good
$sign
at
in, I can learn it, but put a decimal in that motherfucker.
Hey, yeah,
hey, man, that's different.
You put a fraction behind it.
That's different.
Anywhere a fraction.
Don't decimal me, dog.
Don't decimal me,
$sign. Hey man, put a $sign in there.
Nah, I swear
when I'm budgeting, nigga, I can budget with the best. I'm really the Martha Stewart of hood budgets, cause I know I can get the bull's head turkey sandwich, but with the bull's head turkey, but with the store brand cheese.
Yeah,
I can get you a good $20 sandwich.
It's balanced.
It's balanced, bro. It's like this is good wine right here, but these glasses cheap than a motherfucker. It's balanced, baby.
That shit's serviceable.
Nah, these really good glasses. I was actually just trying to make a point, but you understand what I'm trying to say. It just it's balanced.
Hey, shot for making a point.
Oh shit, this nigga here, drink champion.
Yeah, bro. We're gonna see how this episode ends.
This is fucking drink champion.
I think it was a big one. It's gonna be
Okay, just a little half shot.
Some heat from the teachers.
I don't. What you say?
You're gonna get some heat from the teachers.
Nobody care about no teachers.
Nah, respect to the teachers, man. Respectfully.
My mama was a teacher, bro. So I
She
feel,
was, dog.
and my
Yeah,
sister
man,
too.
we come from educators.
Yeah, to me, hey man, let me tell you one thing about jobs. You choose your own job, bro. So like,
Right.
you do. It's not, hey, the job I have right now, it ain't the job I want, but it's the job I got, right?
Wait till the pie blow up.
When
All right,
that
we
shit,
gonna put a date on it?
I don't like to put a date on
Okay.
it. Two things I don't like to put, because that shit, I don't like to put an ending on nothing or a beginning on nothing. Not that
It's
shit
like live in the
happen.
middle.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
with
gonna
you,
happen. Well, I hate when people. So my new thing is like, see, I told my wife when our anniversary came, I don't like counting the date. I don't like counting the years no more,
Right.
because that shit kind of like finite. Like if you keep counting,
It's
eventually,
eventually gonna be
this shit is
That's
gonna
it.
keep going.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
I got you.
but
I like to count just so I like to keep score.
you know who else was keeping score?
What was that?
We'll get to that shit later.
No, let's talk about it. It was you had it, but you ain't commit to it. It was a perfect transition.
It was an awesome.
It was, bro.
Hey,
you ain't step in it.
Hey, I caught that shit coming across. Hey, you know when a nigga throw an errant pass?
Yeah.
And down court.
You crossed the nigga over, but you missed the dunk.
I ain't miss it. I just dribbled.
No, I got you.
I was
went for the fillet.
I went to the timeline. I could have threw the alley, but I was like, let me beat this nigga.
Who had the perfect? I don't even remember what the fuck conversation was.
That's a rock be kicking in nigga ass, dog.
That's a rock be getting.
I don't know.
Cause it's really what 5 shots for me if I take this.
I don't know. There's goddamn.
And we 12 minutes in the pot. It's gonna get dirty fast. This shit is gonna get dirty fast.
You wanna? Okay, nah. We stick to routine. How you want to start this shit off? We actually got.
All right. So question of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Question of the day is why does food stamp groceries taste better than debit card groceries?
Because that shit don't count against your budget.
No, that's what it is.
You just talked about the
60 cents on the dollar.
You just talked about the budget.
Yeah.
Food stamps don't count against the budget.
Right. That's fact.
That shit does not
I
count
don't know,
against.
bro. That food stamp groceries be hidden, dog.
That shit
I don't know what it is.
That shit don't count against the light bill or none of that shit.
That's it, bro.
Water bill,
It's
gas
like
bill.
a couple of piles ago, I was talking about how I can't go.
I hate
can't leave
being
the
an
store
adult,
without-
nigga. It's a bill attached to everything.
Bro. You got to think about everything. Everything, bro. It's like, damn. We ate. Guess what I did today? I cooked yesterday. And guess what we ate today? Leftovers from yesterday.
Ain't nothing wrong. I did. So I cooked. What was that? Monday.
Mm-hmm.
I meal prep Monday. We ate the last of that shit Thursday.
Right.
Hey man, look,
Oh, that's 4 days, bro.
if
If you can do that, if you cook twice a week and that lasts you 7 days, you won.
Nigga, I'm talking about.
Hey, shout out
straight
to you, dog.
Hey, bro.
Shout out to goddamn you, my nigga.
If you say shout out again, we gonna take a shot.
Yeah, man, it might as well. It's you poured it. You might as well do it.
We ain't gonna take one right now. I said
Okay,
if you
all
say
right.
it
That's
again.
true. You did. Say
You
that.
didn't even drink that one.
No, that's you. That's the same one you had.
Oh shit! I thought we had killed that shit.
No, we ain't drank them yet.
All right, man. Jesus Christ, what's going on here?
I don't know, bro. You fucking around.
I ain't gonna say that shit no more for a little while. 14 minutes in.
All right, so Summer Walker album dropped today, and I listened to it. I listen to it a lot. So the reason I listen to it is because when I'm taking my kids to school on Fridays.
For first and foremost, we love Summer Walker.
Big shot. When we were talking about, you were talking about how you anticipated Summer Walker's album last part. We were talking about sad music.
I love Summer. She ain't never. This is my thing about Summer Walker. Even when she happy, she makes sad music.
Oh yeah, her happy
Now,
music is sad as fuck.
Give me some good happy sad music.
Yeah, yeah.
And when you master that
perfect.
shit, let alone be hurt.
Melancholy.
But see, this hurt right here. Like,
Oh yeah, it's different. This is personal.
You ain't how to do that.
Yeah, she ain't have to do that. Yeah, it made me think. That album actually made me text my ex-wife Bible scriptures. It was just, hey man, just that album made me happy. My ex-wife don't know how to play the guitar.
That was the perfect shit you said in the GC.
Yeah.
Hey, don't date no woman that know how to play.
I'm learning. Don't date a woman that know how to sing, and don't date a woman that know how to play an instrument. Because you're gonna get your ass.
Don't date a woman with a record deal.
Yeah, don't do that.
That platform different.
Because if my ex had made an album in 2011, that shit would have been classic.
That shit would have really been.
It would have been. And you talking about Lemonade?
Nah, that shit would have. Nah,
she would have dropped an album called On a Palmer. That shit would have been Lemonade and Tea, nigga.
No, her shit would have been goddamn. No, her shit would have been Jasmine Sullivan. I bust the windows out your car.
Hey man, shout out to all the niggas who dating baby mamas who can't sing. They can just tweet.
Yeah,
we don't that shit don't get no tweet.
Your shit gonna be
it
forgotten.
Ain't going nowhere. That shit just goes to the fucking stratosphere.
Good ass tweet that even if it go viral, that shit only lasts for so long. You can't even go back to that shit. But Summer Walker though, she put that shit out, and nigga like London gonna be able to go back 20 years from now, his name on a record getting dog walked. She dog walked that man.
I just want to talk about the end of the album with Fourth Baby Mama, because she started out said, I'm going to start out with your mama because she should have whooped your ass. First of all, don't talk about my mama, bitch. Don't bring mama ain't got shit to do with this.
At all.
Or does she?
Hey, look, this is my... hey,
on a women shit though.
So this is the thing, as this shit is like I said, it's layered. So like
it's layered as fuck. And again, but before you say this, I do want to preface this. Keep the thought in mind. This we not talking about they relationship personally. We are trying to resonate.
Yeah,
just bring a topic that resonates with the people. But go ahead, bro.
On a psychological level, yes, that shit does matter.
His mama?
Yeah,
it does. It does.
We all been, you know what I'm saying? Everything she said is probably true. Like, your mama ain't said shit to you because you lit, nigga. Like, you out here fucking around doing whatever because you lit. Some mamas like that. And I don't know London on the track mama.
My mama would have whooped my ass.
Yeah, my mama would have been like, nigga, hey,
mama ain't raising no deadbeats.
Hey, that's my baby.
And not to say, again,
I ain't calling that nigga no deadbeat because I ain't seen. Hey,
it's a dead when your baby mama is angry. That doesn't mean you a deadbeat. It just means that's her perspective. Because deadbeat really this what I see. This what I will say to niggas with baby mamas. Fuck your baby mama, and I say that respectfully. The reason I say fuck your baby mama is because humbly, respectfully,
but respectfully.
When I say fuck your baby mama, when you have a child with a woman who you're not with anymore, she has nothing to do with the equation. Really, she's the only reason that she exists in your world is to get to that baby. So fuck her. You gotta do whatever you need to do to make sure you see that baby. Because a lot of niggas attach they feelings with the baby to the mama. Because if the mama fucking up, they like, well, fuck it. I ain't gonna go see.
I ain't gonna see my baby.
Fuck her, dog. She ain't got shit to do with it.
Sometimes, nigga, you gotta. What
go to the courts, nigga.
What that nigga M said, you gotta grit your teeth, grin and bear it.
Grin and bear it.
Hey, sometimes you gotta do that shit. I ain't in that situation, so I can't really speak to that shit. But I could imagine being in that situation and want to see my kids, and like that's my one thing is like that's why I don't really fuck with deadbeat niggas, because like I would do anything to be with my kids, bro. I don't care, whatever. Like.
Nah, I am in that situation. I do have an ex that I have children with, but if we have anything that's personal, we keep it cordial.
She ain't singing about that shit. She ain't give you a 16.
No, if she could, she would. She absolutely would have.
No, she'd just beat you up.
Yeah, that's another thing. If she could, she absolutely would have. There's a lot of shit that she would.
She really waiting on the right moment. It ain't about it ain't about if she could. She waiting on the right moment. One day you gonna be pumping gas and get stolen on. That nigga gonna come here with a fist. Hey, we gonna record this shit.
Not a hilarious thing about that.
Hey, that week it ain't gonna be. He got glasses on. It might have happened now. He got a black eye.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah.
The funny thing about that is we've been broke up for about 11 years. And it still could happen. Yeah. it's still a chance that it could. That shit is. Hey, man. I don't know how you keep a fresh 12-year wound, but she's figured out how to do that shit.
That shit ain't out of the realm of possibility, dog.
That's another reason why I say be careful how you treat your old lady, with the children, the mother of your children, dog, because that shit has lasting effects.
Shit lifelong.
For us, we just thinking, oh, it's pussy.
Because, and then at the end of the day, it shit ain't only like when it's the implications of that shit ain't even just like today. Like it's your kid to grow up and have those same feelings towards the next person.
And your children choose a size.
Mm-hmm.
Your children choose sides. That's another thing.
They ain't got no choice but to choose sides.
They can't help it.
Yeah, they only kids.
They can't help it, bro. They can't help it. So it's just, that's what I'm saying, man. Be careful with that whole shit, bro. Fuck your baby mama. Treat them kids, raising babies, but still, that's still the mother of your. So especially if you got a son, because we all end up mama's boys.
Yeah, facts.
And you got it, hey man, you fuck around my mama, dog. That's, I gotta get you.
You ain't gotta be. There's a thing about you don't have to be. You don't have to be daddy. You can be daddy without being boyfriend or husband. See what I'm saying?
Now Carlos Miller had a perfect saying. Mm-hmm. I'm a great daddy, terrible baby daddy. Great father, terrible baby daddy. Terrible baby daddy. All right, as far as father goes, I'm great. I'm with him. I try to teach him. I try to
spend your time.
As much time as I can. But as far as
wisdom,
as far as baby daddy, I ain't got shit for you.
They ain't got nothing. But they ain't got shit to do with you though.
I ain't got exactly.
Nigga, after the breakup has been broke, after that bond been broken, you don't gotta. This shit over with. And I might be saying this shit from the outside looking in.
Yeah.
But once the fucking bond is broken and we got kids, I only have to worry about them.
But see, you say that as a person with sense. I say that as a person with sense. I think once the relationship contract is done, we done. Now the fatherhood ain't done, never done.
Fatherhood ain't never done.
I think it's some women who can't differentiate the difference between, because some women see, oh, you treat my son good. Now I realize you a good person. Now I want you back.
Yeah.
So it's and some dudes do it too. Like some dudes like, hey man, she a good baby mama. I want her back. You know what I'm saying? So
but it's too late.
Yeah, bro. Once their relationship contract is broken, man, you gotta move on. I say once you break the relationship contract, be a whore as long as you can until you find somebody else.
Yeah.
Like me? See, the difference between me is I whored during my marriage. So when I was broken up, I was
basically he said he took breaks while he was on the clock.
I was ready to settle down when I became single.
Ooh man,
that's a bar, but it's still. But when I was single, I was like, hey man, I'm tired.
Hey man,
I'm tired, bro.
Hey bro.
But I do. Okay, this is what I do want to say. I do want to bring this up because I think about like, all right, okay. So I've this is a different conversation. But I did talk to my son about how I asked my son what was important to him, right? So I asked him, like, what's important to you? Is being popular important or making good grades important? So I asked him, is being popular important? He said no. I was like, why? He was like, because, I don't care what other people think. I was like, man, that's great.
That's amazing.
That's amazing because when you in middle school, being popular is very important to a lot of middle schoolers, and that.
Shit in school in general.
Life in general.
Yeah, life. Niggas out here still fucking chasing clout.
So we talked about that, and then we talked about how do you deal with negative thoughts, right? So I asked him, I was like, how do you deal with have you ever had the thought that you're like, if you fail a test, you like, oh, I'm not smart enough. Or if you try to holler at a girl and she turn you down and you like, oh, I'm not cute enough. Or if I yell at you, you like, oh, I'm not good enough. And me and him talked about that. So I was like, sometimes, so this is what I told my son. I was like, sometimes I feel like I'm not a good dad because I don't get to see you every day. So he was like, He was like, well, you are a good dad. I was like, why? He was like, because you do this, and then you do this. And so me and him had that conversation, right? And so that made me feel a whole lot better. It's kind of like, so sometimes I'm taking this conversation way to another. Sometimes I have guilt with my mom passing because I feel like I wasn't there for her. Mm-hmm. So it's some guilt associated with that. But it's funny how when you become a parent, it solves it gives you a lot of perspectives on what your parents had to deal with. You know what I'm saying? So like when I was talking to my son, it was a conversation that me and my mom had, and I was like, oh, that's what you was trying to do, Mom. You was trying to have that conversation.
Yeah.
So it was dope, man. But sometimes you got to do that. And I'm glad me and my son got to do that because he don't really open up. You know, that nigga he's my son like that. He like, hey man,
hey, bro,
all the deep shit you trying to talk about, bro.
And nigga like T.I. versus T.I.P.
Hell yeah.
Hey man, go on with this sauce
I
shit.
want to talk to you, Shawty, because you be tripping sometimes. Man, I'm just trying to stay true to what my rhyme. That ain't a doubt in my mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, bro, he ain't. But that was we did that yesterday morning. So that was good, bro.
Shout out to black fathers sitting down with their black sons and having them conversations. Because I never had that. My pop and like your pops wasn't there.
Yeah,
but my pops was in my life, and we ain't never.
Yeah, I never had that conversation. Yeah, and this is another. So this morning he sent me a YouTube video of how to deal with negative thoughts.
That nigga trying to fix you, bro.
Yeah. Right.
Out of the mouth of babes comes wisdom, bro. You gotta listen to them sometime, bro. Sometimes them niggas be knowing what they be really talking about. Yeah. Like my son young as shit, bro. And sometimes he say some shit and like, nigga, that shit, I have to listen to it because it make fucking complete sense.
Right.
I be like, damn, bro, you been here before. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, fathers, y'all, not even with y'all, just y'all sons, y'all daughters too. Sometimes y'all gotta sit down and have that heart to heart. Just is a temperature check.
Yeah, it really is though.
That's all it really is. Just a temperature check.
I talked to my daughter. She's 5th grade. And I was like, what little boy you like? Or what little girl you like? Whoever. Talk to me about who you like. I don't want to talk about grades. I want to talk about the shit that you trying to sneak past me.
Yeah.
And she was just like, I don't like nobody. I'm like, man, I don't believe that.
What grade she in?
5th.
I remember when my daughter was in the 5th, and I had asked her that, and she was like, I don't not like boys. Because what she said, boys or disgusting.
Yeah.
I was like, that's what I'm talking about, baby.
Yeah.
Fucking disgusting ass
Not
boys.
Nowadays, but you do have to switch it. Be like, oh, what about girls?
Get you a girl.
Yeah. What about girls?
No, go and bring you a girl.
It's uncomfortable. Now, I'll be honest. It's more uncomfortable with my son because it's like, what little girls you like? He like, nah, Dad. I'm like, and the boys?
I just don't like, I don't like boys in general.
Right.
Stay away
got
from
nothing to do with boys.
Stay away from my kids, boys. I just don't want my kids getting fucked in general. Like
that's perfect, dog.
I don't like boys. It ain't got nothing
to do with homophobia.
Yeah,
you just don't like boys.
I hate boys. Cancel me. How are you going to count? I don't like boys. Niggas don't like pepperoni pizza. I don't like little boys.
You don't like boys on your pizza.
Yeah.
And that's real shit, dog.
And niggas don't like boys on your pizza.
Because you like to your daughter, you don't like boys? Yes. What about girls? No, okay. Well, your son, you don't like girls? No. Boys? No. Yes. So it's boys.
It's just boys.
It's just boys. I got you, bro.
It ain't. Yeah, bro. I just don't like boys. Stay in y'all lane, boys.
That's perfect, dog. And this one, I think we in a certain age where we was raised old. I think we like the last or the old school age, and so
we the bridge the gap though.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
we the end of that bridge the gap.
We
where
38
like,
for people who don't. Yeah,
we can see that shit from both sides because we saw the switch. We
was active during the switch.
Yeah,
because Cash Money took over 99-2000. We was in there.
Girl, you're working with some ass, yeah.
Yeah, you're bad.
I remember when she was working with some ass and she was bad.
Yeah.
Make a nigga want to spend his cash, his last,
And we was even raised on, we thought what a nigga said, let's say I'm in a room with a bitch.
And then hold on one fuck.
Like a man, I'm going to beat my meat.
And get my fucking nut for sure.
She going to be drove in. And I'm going to cut the TV off and go to sleep on that hoe. We thought that was like, yeah, nigga.
Now tell that to your girlfriend.
You tell everything else.
She gonna be with her boyfriend.
You gonna be by your damn self.
Why you in the bins with your friends and she about to get nervous? Baby, I don't want nothing but some mouth lip service. You gotta chill out. We'll wrap this.
Now one more thing.
Okay.
Girl, look at you
with your big fine ass.
What you need to do is
let me get behind that.
I'ma find that spot for you.
Make it drip.
Once it get wet enough for me,
I'ma make it rip.
Now bring it to me.
Toot it up.
Don't grab me.
She said, "Ooh, you're doing that."
Okay, so but you want that's the era that we from, and now we trying to raise kids during a more liberal area.
Some old bitter face, blue hair, funny ass looking bitch try to holler at a nigga stuck on some bullshit. I told her if you fuck everybody, it's all gravy. She ain't say nothing but stood there looking at me crazy.
Now what song is this?
Then she got mad, called me bitches and motherfuckers.
Oh, that's Juve.
I waited till she got back by the door, reached back and snuck her.
Yeah.
She did like any bitch would have did and got the law for me. Talking about going press charges and get a paw for me. I told her when I get out of jail, I'm going to beat you awfully. And open up fire on your paw to get him up off of me.
Hey, you can. We was raised off Juvie, dog.
Juvie and Juvie, that Cash Money. Oh yeah, right now.
Huh?
Oh yeah, right now.
We everywhere.
Can I get my shit?
No, you on your shit, bro.
Hey, look, check this out.
Don't pause the flow, nigga.
Check this out. Hey, it's a whole bunch of shit going. It's a lot of up north podcasters talking about down south rap versus East Coast rap.
Okay.
I just want to let y'all know one thing. If a versus ever had to go down and y'all had to sit in front of some of this southern rap shit, just because y'all niggas invented that shit don't make... Look, niggas invented the wheel too, right?
Yeah.
But now the wheel that was invented versus the one that... Nigga, give me some run flat tires, right?
Naismith ain't the greatest basketball player. Just because he invented it.
Just because you was shooting on a peach basket
don't make you the greatest shooter.
Hey, what's Steph Curry doing right now?
Yeah, greatest shootout.
Hey, let me tell you one thing. Y'all niggas talk that shit until y'all got to stand in front of a bling bling. Y'all talk that southern shit until y'all got to stand in front of fucking Lil Wayne. Until y'all got to stand in front of fucking T.I.
Yeah.
All the shit, Jeezy.
Yeah.
Until you... Andre 3000, Big Boy, A-Ball, MJG, Outcat, until you got to stand in front of Lil Jon, fucking Be a Beat, until y'all got to stand in front of that shit, bro. Like, y'all niggas is tripping, bro. Y'all got to calm the fuck down. Just because some shit started somewhere, don't mean that's the end all be all. Niggas is not fucking making playlists with hip hop, the hippie to the hippie to the hip hop, bop, you don't stop the rocker to the bang to the boogie, the bop, jump the boogie and the boogie to the boogie the beat. Now what I'm doing is not niggas is not doing that shit, bro. So when y'all bring that shit to the forefront and y'all talk about coast versus coast, nigga, the South got something to say, and that nigga Dre said that shit way back in the day. And to the nigga, the South, it ain't
25 years later.
Nigga, it ain't where you
still talking.
Hey, it ain't where you from, it's where you at. Yeah. And that shit is here right now. Nigga, you got Ross.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? You got what we can keep going.
Right.
What are Carolinas? That shit considered the North?
It's the South.
We got J. Cole.
Peter Pablo.
Throw your rags up. Man,
what inspired this rant?
I was just watching another podcast. It's just like niggas be, and I understand y'all niggas really be on y'all shit. And I understand that when y'all say, hey, this shit started here and it was birthed here. Right. Motherfucker, I was born in motherfucking Monroe, Louisiana, nigga, but I live in Dallas, Texas right now. And all of the greatness that fucking came after, it's in a certain spot. It's in a different location. Like, it ain't about where you from. It's where you at, nigga. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't fucking tell me the fucking Sega Genesis is better than the motherfucking PS5, right. Nigga. Don't tell me that shit. It ain't right. True. Like, niggas from down south has influenced rap in a way that shit will never be influenced again, bro. That's and real, y'all can have that shit. Like, hey.
And when the nigga say, you see me, I eat, sleep, shit, and talk rap.
You seen that 98 Mercedes
on TV about that. I had some felony charges.
I bought that.
Punish them little bitches before they get caught.
Hold on. Okay. You been drinking.
Skipped the line. Yeah,
you skipped the line.
I felt it.
You did. It's cool. You leapfrog.
But you understand where I'm trying to say.
I feel where you going.
Right.
Nigga, if you sit down in fucking verses and you got to stand in front of a fucking bling bling. You got to sit in front of anything Cash Money. I mean, No Limit did. You got to sit in front of fucking anything Wayne did. You got to sit in front of Scarface. Yeah. You got to sit in front of
T.I.
Not even. You got to sit in front of niggas like Slim Thug who drop shit.
Yeah.
You got to sit in front of niggas like the Ghetto Boys. Right. Like, nigga, come on, man. Y'all nigga got to goddamn wake up, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Nigga, Lil Jon dropping shit. All of that crunk shit. Nigga, this shit ain't left the South in years.
That ain't going nowhere.
When was the South had rap in a chokehold for how long?
25.
Let's say 2000.
I know 2000. We probably gotta go 99. 98.
Cash, No Limit.
No Limit, yeah.
So No Limit on to now.
When Snoop
left the West Coast to come over here,
down
nigga.
To the South.
So let's say going. 98 is 2000 and fucking 21.
That's 23 years, bro.
Bro, what the fuck are y'all talking about? That's like the New York niggas be living on the Knicks. Nigga, the Knicks won how many championships? Was it 1, 2?
1.
Nigga, Willis Reed ain't coming out the goddamn back room for y'all niggas, cuz. That shit over with, dog.
Allen Houston ain't coming out.
Hey, and so much respect for all of the niggas who paved the way. So much respect. But at the end of the day, bro, nigga, that shit moved and it's here now.
Yeah. And
y'all niggas doing fucking trap rap, nigga.
Yeah, they doing that drill shit. That ain't.
This nigga Future got so many fucking kids out here. Wayne got so many kids out here.
Right.
Fuck out of here, dog.
The hottest song up there was goddamn Panda Panda. We was like, man, this nigga Future.
And we ain't even think that nigga was from fucking New York, dog. Yeah, bro. Even when Fetty Wap had this run. Like, niggas ain't know Fetty Wap was from New Jersey till you do the fucking research. Come on, folks.
I'm with you, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I
tell you, they can't cancel half of us. They can't cover half of us, nigga. I didn't know this was coming, but I'm with you.
We started drinking, bro. You started getting
That Ciroc is a
Ciroc in my cup. I don't give a fuck. Shout out King Los.
Yeah, man, but we goddamn.
Where we at? Go on, let's kick off the next one.
So Britanny Renner is something that so I play this little clip for Britanny Renner was talking about. So Britanny Renner had the baby by PJ Washington.
PJ Washington.
Let me play this clip.
He probably don't even know he's going to like the fuck. Was he in the league at the time?
No, he was still at Kentucky. Okay.
And you're Britanny Renner, who he's seen all over the fucking media with these people.
Okay, so this is what I really get so fucking annoyed about is like, so when do you as men take accountability? You're old enough to ride this ride. You want to fuck with me. You want to come at me. You want to fuck me raw. So why are we babying men who make decisions for themselves? Like I told you, I was on birth control up until I had a conversation with my baby father. So what do you think happened? So I imagine I gotta leg lock him. No, let me.
The maturity of men and women are different.
No, stop. No, it's because men and women are held to different standards. Y'all want to look at a 20-year-old who wanted to fuck. I was 26 when I met him. You want to fuck with me? Here's what it is.
All right, so I don't, okay. I'm not really interested in her personally. This story is fascinating to me because I'm 38. We've seen thousands of Britanny Renners come through. A woman who gets popular because she's fine. Now, she's beautiful. Fine as all outdoors. No shade there. But she was getting caught up in, like, the age gap. She was like, what about the age gap between Jay-Z and Beyonce? What about the age gap between Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey?
Puff
but,
be out here doing
yeah, you're right. But it's not the age gap. I think she was 26 and PJ was 19, still in Kentucky. If I was 19, I would have absolutely wifed and skeeted in the Britanny Renner.
For sure.
But I think she's a lot young. Age wise, it's a 7-year difference, but maturity wise, they about the same age. She about 22.
Yeah,
she 29 now. He 23.
You gotta think about it.
He was 19.
You gotta think about it. So, nigga. So the first time I seen Britanny Renner, this was before she was even popular. She was still doing fucking soccer videos with the white dude. Like, wait, this is 2000 and what? 12, 13.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then all of a sudden, like, she had a fucking hit list of niggas who was in the industry / NBA, right?
Right.
Nigga, when you start living a life, like we can't even fathom that shit because we ain't really never been flown to city and seen all of this shit.
Right.
Not only being flown, we ain't never been able to just fly say let's fucking just go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
We regular niggas.
Regular 9 to 5 niggas, if you want to with beards.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? So she lived a life that a lot of people dream of.
Right.
When you start getting that stamp, that passport stamp like that, bro,
right,
that should lead to a lot of different experiences, bro. You dealing with people like Uzi. Who else
6ix9ine?
She said she won't fuck with 6ix9ine.
Okay.
Trey Songz.
All of them. And that
Kaepernick.
Right.
What's my nigga? Ben Simmons.
Okay.
She got a list.
She got a list.
Bitch got a list of lists.
But see,
so when you start living that type of life, and then you got a nigga who's only 19 years old,
and you 25,
you done seen so much shit in that 5-year span that like this nigga ain't even. Yeah, he's still a baby. He playing basketball and he's 6'6". He in his hometown, he can go to fucking McDonald's and get a free meal because he PJ Washington.
You can go to the local sandwich shop and get a PJ Washington wherever he was from.
We was in Monroe and I was kicking it. Shout out to this is a funny story. I was kicking it with some niggas from Neville. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Robert Lane. We was in the north side. Nigga walked in that bitch with Robert Lane and everybody ate free. And I felt like, damn, this shit is crazy. We was at like Subway though. Right. Now picture a nigga like PJ Washington who going like
in the college town. He's at the college in the college town. He's the man at the college.
It's only if you want to say 3 schools above this school, 3 to 4, maybe 5 tops above this school that you could even think about.
North Carolina, Duke.
I'll just say North Carolina, Duke.
That's it.
That's the list.
That's it. And Kentucky, man. Yeah.
So think about that nigga being the nigga who he is in Kentucky. So that shit is completely different. But when you living on free, your face card good for free meals versus you with a nigga, you can go and get instant access anywhere. And you did this shit for like 5 years in a row. And then you meet this nigga. The fucking playing field is kind of uneven.
Yeah.
But that ain't her fault and that ain't his fault.
Yeah.
I ain't putting the blame on either one.
On either one of them. Yeah. Now that's so the conversation for me ain't a personal conversation because I'm not interested in their personal shit. What's going on? It's more of like you 25, baby. He 19. You should have schooled that man about about life. Cause I remember I'll tell this quick story. I was a freshman in college. One of the finest girls on campus worked in the library. Mm-hmm. And on my Monday, Wednesday, and Friday class, I had a 10 o'clock class and I had a 2 o'clock, a 1 o'clock class. Mm-hmm. So after my class ended in 10:50, I had a choice between leave. It was a big enough gap to leave campus, but it was a small enough gap to where I had to stay sometime. So what a nigga do during in 2002? You go to the library. That's where the internet was. Mm-hmm. So I'm walking to the library. Walking to the library to go to the computer lab, and it's this fine chick that's working there every time. So for the first 3 weeks, what I would do is I would just spark conversation with her.
She older than you?
She was 23. She was a 5th year senior.
Okay.
I'll never forget her.
Super senior.
Super senior. She was damn near. She had a baby and a baby daddy. And she was one of the finest women on campus. So every time I walked past her, I sparked a conversation. Hey, how you doing? What's going on? So we did this for about 3 weeks, right? One day so I would see her on Wednesday and Friday when she worked in the library. So one day I walked past her.
You want to say her name?
I want to, but I can't.
It's okay.
I ain't gonna do that. I might. It's hard to tell the story without saying her name. So anyway,
do I know her?
No. So the Wednesday come, Friday come. I walk past, but I don't say nothing. I see her again on Wednesday. The following Wednesday, spark up conversation. She was like, "So what?" So the conversation started turning to like, "Oh man, so I was doing this. How you doing? Whatever." And every time the conversation would get good, I would be like, "All right, but I'll holler at you. I'm going to go on leave." And I would never ask for a number. I would just, "All right, man, I'm going to holler at you. I'll see you next Wednesday." All right, so 3 weeks going by, and I see her, and so I'm talking. She was like, "So what you did last Friday? You came by, you didn't speak." I was like, "Oh, man, I went to this restaurant. It was terrible." So she was like, "What restaurant was it?" I was like, "It was this place across town."
Raised
like,
PGs.
Yeah. So I was like, "Hey."
I'm lying. Raised PGs.
I was like, "Hey, matter of fact, how about you come with me?" She was like, "I thought you would never ask me." Gotcha. I ain't go to no fucking restaurant, bitch. I'm checking your temperature.
Hey, you finesse.
Yeah, big finesse.
That's finesse. You silk right now.
So we
big smooth.
I take her to the restaurant and we fucking around. She has a apartment on campus. Mm-hmm. We fucking around. It's getting to the point where like I'm trying to pledge, and niggas who I'm trying to pledge with, they like, "Nigga, I seen you with an old girl. Nigga, I've been trying to holler at that for 2 years. How you get that?" That's how bad she was. So I'm in her dorm room, and she's 24 years old, bro, with a baby and a baby dad. I'm 19.
That's
the same.
You 19.
This is a Britanny Renner and a PJ Washington type situation.
She 19. You 19, and
she 24.
She got a baby.
And she has a 6-year-old. That's how I remember.
Ah man,
a 6-year-old.
Leave it in.
And she had a tattoo of her baby dad. The nigga name was Mike.
Mike on her thigh.
On her thigh.
Thigh Mike.
So I'll never forget this. This woman saved my life.
Thank.
She saved my life. Mm-hmm. So I'm in her dorm room. She says, "Hey, what are we doing?" She give me one of we doing. Now this is not my first what are we doing. Mm-hmm. I'm accustomed to what are we doing.
What are we doing?
So, but I like this chick, dog. I might love this chick.
Because you 19.
I'm 19, she 24. Mm-hmm. So she say, "What are we doing?" I like, "Shit, I know you got your niggas, I got mine, but if you want to do that exclusive thing, we can do that." That's what I say. That's my answer. This is what she did to me. She laughed. She was like, that's not what I'm asking. She was like, I was like, she was like, you wait. I took her to my mama house. Mm-hmm. This how deep we was kicking it. Took her to my mama crib. She was like, "Yeah, but this is not. I'm going back home and I'm being with my baby daddy."
You sugar dick.
Yeah, okay. That's it. I'm campus dick.
Mm-hmm.
So she was like, "I'm going back home. I'm being with my baby daddy." She was like, "You nice. You cool. You super fun. You funny. You one of the smartest people I ever met."
She got your name saved in her phone under now.
Right, right now.
Right now.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And this is what a 24-year-old woman is telling a 19. She said, "You super cool. You nice. You super funny. You one of the best times I've ever had." But no, that's what Brittany should have did to PJ. She should have told that young man, because when she talk about, "Oh, he made me get off birth control," it's no reason a 19-year-old man, boy, should talk a 25-year-old woman of getting off birth control. I don't give a fuck who he is.
Hey,
so she's equally culpable in this situation. You can't blame him, bitch. You older. You should have schooled that nigga like, hey man, let's just have fun and relax, little nigga.
I ain't
That's
gonna,
basically what she was telling me.
I ain't gonna even say she should have schooled that nigga, because first and foremost, like, we live in the information era. Like, so for first and foremost, that nigga knew who Britanny Renner was.
But 19, I'm skeeting in Britanny Renner, dog.
I ain't saying I ain't busting in Britanny Renner, but
she shouldn't have took that birth control patch off.
No, I ain't asking to either. I'm not. I ain't never. I have never.
But even if you asked to, she should have laughed and be like, "No, you think that's what you want?"
No, she shouldn't have. She should have.
She should have took that check
because she Britanny Renner. She's supposed to be like, okay, like, I ain't trying to put her in the fucking box of a fucking. But that's basically what I think of her. You know what I'm saying? I've been following Britanny Renner for a long time, bro. And I seen her take that. When you take that heel turn.
She took a heel turn.
A long ass time ago. Nigga, when she was gallivanting.
You live long enough. You are the hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become Britanny Renner.
Become Britanny Renner.
Yeah.
Hey, so she was gallivanting around with
everybody.
With Tiana Trump.
Right.
We already knew at that time. You already knew what time it was.
They teased the whole video and
I ain't believe none of that shit.
Me neither.
But I'm just saying, like, bro, this nigga had enough knowledge. This is my thing.
He's 19 though.
This is my nigga. This is my
baby, dog.
Now, this is my thing with niggas in general. So is fucking LaMelo.
Okay. True.
There's a lot. Hey,
but LaMelo daddy active. Raise your sons.
Hey, guess what? We don't know. Do we know if PJ
Tucker not active? And his daddy,
not PJ Tucker.
PJ Washington.
Hey, what he said? You got a chance or what?
And a choice. Man, bro, but it's.
Hey, look, bro.
If you tell a 19-year-old me not to skeet in Britanny Renner, I'm taking that, bro. But I don't see. I'm 19.
Because guess what? 19-year-old, you ain't skeeting a lot of chicks that you shouldn't have skeeted in.
That's true. That's true.
I'm just saying, bro, you got a chance in the choice, dog.
But I feel like she should have had.
Don't get it. That shit is a different level of maturity. She was on a different level.
She was just as young as he was.
The playing field wasn't level at all. Like, she had seen it all.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Like she been around, like Drake said.
Right.
That nigga Drake said, he's talking to his mama. He was like, "Mama, you want to hook me up with the chick that work at your gym?"
Yeah, right. But she ain't ready for this life, mama.
The timing ain't right.
Right, the timing ain't right, mama.
One night with us is the time of her life.
Her life, mama. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so, like, she had experienced all of this shit that she can experience brought back. And this nigga, but you see the upside in somebody. Or you can see the upside in somebody's future, or you can see the upside in somebody in general, right. in that person.
Yeah.
She could have seen both. I don't know. Like, look, hey, you do or you don't.
You got a chance in the choice.
You got a chance in the choice, and
I think
he shot his shot.
The hard part about that is that's what I'm saying, man.
All shots not created equal.
It's not. I think I put more onus on her, and it's not because she's a woman. It's just because she's older and she's been through it. It's like, because she was like, he told me that he wanted to be with me and he wanted to marry me. So you mean to tell me all the niggas that you've been with? That's the first time you ever heard that?
How many niggas was like, and you know that nigga was bragging. Nigga, you know I'm fucking with Britanny Renner. How many niggas was like, fam, you fucking raw?
Right.
Oh, you about to wife her? Man, you tripping. How many niggas told him he tripping?
Not many.
You crazy. Niggas was like, fam, here's her body count.
Well, yeah, I'm thinking like, the reason I'm saying not many is because I'm thinking his circle is the same age as him.
Nigga,
now, if he listening to niggas who been there before.
Miles Bridges told that nigga he tripping.
Yeah, facts. Gordon Hayward told him relax.
Hey, you got to calm down, bro.
Yeah, but he ain't listen.
Then that nigga, my nigga Rozier came over there and was like, fam, bitch bad and all, but
I still got nudes. I got a nudes.
Hey, bit bad and all, but bit bad and all.
But that's when you wife, it's one thing to wife to pass around, but when you have a baby with to pass around. Now your kid's mama is to pass around.
I don't like how she came off in the interview and she was just like, I'm the fucking he should be happy because he got a kid with me, blah blah blah.
See, that's all, the anglers. I couldn't watch the whole thing. The only part I watched was the
I watch all this. See, this is my thing about watching people. Like, I know you said this shit in the group chat earlier. You couldn't watch that nigga Kanye.
I can't watch
he was
Kanye.
rambling.
20 minutes is the most I can get.
I have to. I'm a people watcher.
Gotcha.
I break people down. I like to watch and see what they do. I like how to see how people think, what make them tick. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that I found that Kanye. We can probably get into that shit.
They know we in it now.
But I was like taking. I was really
enamored, enthralled
into the person
right.
which he's always been the person that I knew he was.
That.
I was like, damn, bro. Like even he say some shit that he could be introspective 1 minute. And then he could go off the fly off the handle the next minute.
Yeah,
it's just like you was like when you.
But you can make sense of it all. You see where he's trying to go.
Yeah, and that was like when you said, "Hey, your first fuck up was trying to fucking
understand Kanye."
That's your first fuck up.
You can't understand Kanye.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas like that you can't understand.
The reason it's hard for me to listen to Kanye is because Kanye is we are all contradictory. Mm-hmm. My contradiction is like okay, in order the best comparison I can put, in order to have a good sex life, you have to treat your wife like a slut and a housewife. So it's like it's a balance.
I don't think that's a contradictory. I just feel like that shit is a balance. Life is a balance.
It's a balance.
Life is
so he's conceited and he's very into classism. He'll talk about how much money he'll name drop in a minute.
My thing is like I don't even know if I believe when he started talking about classism. I don't believe that shit. I don't believe that shit.
What you mean by that? Like when he starts talking about how classism is terrible?
Yeah, I don't believe it.
Right,
because you can't tell me that
you
fucking created a fucking text thread with Jay and Drake and
Kim Kardashian.
And
not my wife.
Right.
He said Kim Kardashian.
And what's my boy name? Yeah. No, Travis.
Right.
And you tell them I'm richer than all y'all combined, but in the same breath, you say
talk about
I love
classism.
my wife.
Right.
And I'm happy. If I had to pick out of this person, I'm taking Travis. I love my wife. Jay is my boss.
Right.
Like you can't. Like I don't believe in that class.
It's a lot of right. So that's what. So me and you on the same page. It's just hard for me to. It's hard for me to listen to Kanye because whatever lesson that he's trying to teach, I can find it somewhere else. Because he's just hard to. And nigga, he like catching a goddamn net. He's like,
it's like catching fish with your bare hands.
You in here, bro? But it's hard.
I don't try to take lessons from Kanye. Some of the shit he said that he broke shit down with him and Drake. That shit was like in a way that we always talk about niggas right for him.
Right.
But the way he broke some of that shit down was like. Unless somebody told him to say this shit exactly like this, that shit was fucking a way that I never would have thought about it. It was a different outlook.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Speak on it. Say more is what they say in Congress.
Yeah, but say more. But you know what I'm saying? Like I'm in the seeing the person. Yeah. Like I'm not like I ain't trying to get a lesson from fucking Kanye.
Right.
I don't think Kanye can't teach me shit. Right. Kanye can teach me some shit about branding. Marketing,
business
wise, sure. In that sense. But like in life, like nigga, we'd have been through the same.
At least you bust open them Skittles, you gotta share them. That's the rule.
What's her name?
Sniper. Hey, shout out to Patrice O'Neal for the Britanny Renner quote.
Let me explain. She just hit him in his arm. I'm gonna explain something to you. The quicker that a man goes raw, it makes him look like go ahead, pimp. You got it in raw. The quicker the woman goes raw, it makes you look, loose. It makes you look bad. Because safe sex is a woman's responsibility.
Safe sex is great sex.
Is a woman's responsibility.
Because you don't want that latex.
That I think I'm latex.
I think I think I might skip a line.
Patrice O'Neal is November. Patrice O'Neal has one of the greatest jokes ever to me. he was saying that he wants to celebrate Harassment Day. Harassment Day should be the Tuesday before Thanksgiving. And it's just
that nigga got a lot of great jokes, dog.
He has a lot of classic, dog.
Like, yeah.
Damn.
That elephant in the room.
It's the greatest shit I've ever seen in my life. Yeah. I still watch it, bro.
I'm gonna watch that shit tonight when I get home.
That's where that quote came from.
With my son.
Safe sex is a woman's responsibility. That's real shit, dog.
That whole hour of stand up was fucking amazing, bro. Like it's rare that you get to see somebody put a hour together that flawlessly, that seamlessly. Every topic hit. The crowd was perfect. The crowd work
was perfect.
That fucking look at that nigga with that fucking white woman
with
right
the
there.
White woman, yeah,
grade A white woman,
bro. When he said that, you can tell the value of a woman about how long they would look for her if she was missing.
Fucking.
It's still
genius.
pertinent to this day.
When old girl was missing,
she was missing, yeah,
and he was like
Natalie Holloway, that angel.
Yeah, bro.
He was like, it's a Peruvian woman that went missing yesterday. What was her name?
What was
exactly?
There was so many. The shit about what was the shit about the dogs? The fucking lady coming on with the fucking dogs with the fucking fork in their eye.
Yeah.
How soft the NFL got. Nigga got. He's paralyzed.
Yeah. So we used to tie paralyzed nigga socks.
And say, look at that's what you get, nigga. Mama in the fucking crowd crying. That's what your son get
down here with killers.
We're down here with these killers.
Yeah,
nigga say, take his fucking socks off. Oh shit, that's the niggas last week were paralyzed. Nigga, they got their socks tied.
Yeah, man. Patrice was that nigga, dog.
Yeah, that nigga got some classic shit.
Right, man. But shout out to Aaron Rodgers, bro.
Are you vaccinated, and what's your stance on vaccinations?
Yeah, I've been immunized.
My nigga been immunized, dog. My nigga told a white lie.
Hey, them white lies slap, dog. And when you tell a white lie, that shit lasts longer than any regular lie. Hey, ask me, have I been vaccinated? This is what he did. Ask me, am I vaccinated?
Hey, have you been vaccinated?
I mean, I got my license, but listen, this is what I'm trying to tell you. That nigga, he spread. Hey, just keep talking, pimp.
Hey,
just keep talking, dog.
That nigga hit him with the George Bush. Hey, what's going on over here? Look at this hand over here. He hit him with a sleight of hand. That nigga pulled a quarter behind their ear. Nigga say, look at this though. Immunized, nigga. Yeah, bro.
Ask me one more time, I vaccinated. That's what he did.
Hey, you vaccinated? Aaron Rodgers.
My God is a healer, but let me tell you about what's going on right.
God is an awesome God. Yes, hey, he is.
That nigga say, yeah, I'm immunized, but these niggas who vaccinated, I don't know how they do it.
Fam said, hey, I'm immunized, but hey man, I don't have nothing against the people who not vaccinated.
I mean,
hey, look. Wordplay is wordplay.
A chance and a choice. My nigga A-Rod say, hey,
it's my thing about rap. I love rap. I love music. I love when somebody is able to say something in a way that I want to say something.
Yeah.
That I can't say it in that way. I love it. It's nothing more better than the nigga wordplay is impeccable.
Hey, it remind me of
when what you said this shit last like an episode or two ago. The lie is running around the world when the truth is putting his shoes on.
The narrative.
The narrative.
The narrative.
Hey, fam came.
Hey, he had his own narrative, dog.
I'm big on.
He had me.
I'm big on finesse.
Oh, he finessed it.
Hey, the finesse God.
He had me, dog. He
Aaron
had all us.
Finesse God.
I say we should forgive him just because everybody should be like, you know what? That's
and then the nigga,
good.
If he would have never went to that Halloween party, nigga would have been out of here. We been good. We straight. If he would have never put on that John Wick.
That John Wick, yeah. Yeah, hey man.
Forget about it.
Fucking forget about it, dog. And niggas, they was like, cause you got so apparently when you say you vaccinated in the field, you got to show your vaccine card or like your doctor's excuse. And they so tired of that nigga because he wanted to leave in the off season. They wanted him back. So now that nigga has carte blanche to do whatever the fuck you want to do. So they like, Aaron, let me see your vaccine
Big Trump card.
Oh, nigga, let me see your vaccine card. He like, I'm immunized.
Bro,
ladies and brothers, hey man, just go play football.
That nigga say Aaron Rodgers.
just go play football, man. We not even. This is just what are we gonna do with him? That's what they thinking. Just like, hey, let's just get through this year, and we'll be able to figure it out. I respect the finesse, dog. I do. I respect the finesse.
We shout out little TJ. What was the little nigga that did all the scamming and shit? Shout out to the scammers.
The scammers, dog.
And that nigga,
you got to add him to the scammers.
Add him to the scam list.
What's
my boy name that do the rap nigga that do the scamming? We was just talking about
that money something.
Money Man, not Money Man.
Yeah.
Money Man.
With the track hawk, what's his name? Omnicat. Omnicat with the Omnicat.
That nigga say that nigga the Omnicat of NFL, dog. Hey, shout out to the scammers. The scammers,
hey, man, you need the scammers, dog.
Hey, the scammers still scamming out here, nigga. Fuck what you talking about?
Hey, scammers to make it's balanced. Scammers got to scam and the squares got to square.
White scam is a little bit different from black scam.
White lies got a little bit of privilege in them.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of privilege in there.
Yeah, you ain't tie your bow on your box. You just put that shit in the box, nigga.
My nigga say, oh yeah, I'm immunized.
Are you vaccinated, and what's your stance on vaccinations?
Yeah, I've been immunized.
Hey, if I would have heard this shit, I would have been like, hold on, but are you vaccinated? That's your problem.
But see,
follow-up questions are everything.
That's why they should let niggas, that goes back to the black culture, bro. They should let us be us. Cause we know how to peep shit though.
Yeah. Peep game.
Peep game is a black man.
It ain't no secret. I peep game.
Just so I can keep it.
You drunk right now.
What is
it's BG, man, you keep
right, yeah. I be thugging cause it ain't no secret.
I run game. So when it's
ran on me, I can peep it. Right. I ain't say that.
It's cool.
I said something
different. Nah, bro, we good. Hey, but that's the shit. Like, we can peep that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, growing up in the hood, when a nigga be trying to get over on you, when a nigga trying to get over on you.
We are groomed early to peep shit like this.
So if I ask you a specific question and I'm looking for a specific answer, I'm looking for that. Hey, are you fucking vaccinated, dog?
Yeah, I've been immunized.
But vaccinated.
Trying to buy a car from a hood nigga who fix cars. And man, you fix the alternator, the battery good. No, but that's not what I'm. I need you to answer my question.
I need to know if this bitch run.
Yeah. Hey man, them new tires, they ain't ball, but it was what
they ain't ball, but the top, yeah, facts.
Hey, can we come back to that question because we know how to. Peeping game is a hood. You gotta know characteristic, dog.
Bro. You gotta know how to maneuver out in these streets, bro. And
that's why black people are the greatest because we've been groomed on shit like this. White people like this is crazy.
Indian and Hispanic, we've been fucking finessed our entire lives. So now we know the finesse. The fucking fix is in, bro.
Yeah, fix been in.
I'd be fucked up if the nigga who asked him that question was black.
Exactly.
We might have to do. We might have to get the analytics department on that shit.
Because when we walk into any white establishment, we expect a certain level of finesse.
Facts.
So we just, hey man, look,
I know my steak costs more than your steak.
Right. And the car buying process, the housing buying process, it's a certain. I know I'm black. I'm gonna get the low end of the bad shit.
I know my house. I know I'm about to get fucked on this house.
Just can we limit the fuckage?
Yeah,
that's it.
You can't.
I want to try to though.
But this is my thing though. Like, and Stephen A, this shit for you, dog. When you fucking went on that rant. See, my thing about the whole Kyrie thing is Kyrie was like, hey,
up front since day one, I ain't getting it.
I ain't got it. Hey, look, I ain't playing. Oh, it's cool. Y'all, I can come play in away games, but I can't play. Cool. I'm gonna come out on this basketball court and I'm gonna dribble around and hoop with my squad, bro. That's what I'm gonna do. And acquiring
us has been with Kyrie since day one. We don't agree with shit Kyrie talking about. But we stand with that nigga because we like.
I don't know if the earth flat or none of that shit.
It don't matter because you want to fuck shit up. We with you. That's
you
what
though.
acquiring us is for. To fucking shit up. I don't give a shit what your stance is. You want to fuck it up? Let's fuck it up. Cause now we trying to get big. We're trying to be successful in a podcast space where we say nigga 24/7.
Hey, when you said he say nope,
he been noping all his life.
He gonna nope his life away. That shit is hilarious. But that's what he been doing.
Kyrie, you playing today?
Nope.
Hey, Kyrie, the vaccine is coming.
Nope. All that shit is fucking truthful and facts.
Hey man, that nigga just went, hey bro.
That nigga noping his life away.
I love saying no, dog.
Hey, I ain't shit. Not no, nope.
Nope.
A nope is fucking, hey, I'm telling you.
Hey, Kyrie, man,
a no ain't nothing but a no. Nope ain't nothing but a no with an exclamation
point. A loud nope. A loud no.
With your hands in there.
Hey, Kyrie, man, come on, bro. We trying to get this championship, bro. Can we just please?
Nope.
But still, bro, you ain't. But when you told I came to Brooklyn for you.
Nope, not doing it. When you said that shit was the most bullseye statement.
I appreciate that, but that shit resonates. I want to live a life of nope. I would love to live a life. That's the goal. When niggas like, hey man, what's the goal, bro? I want to get rich. I want to be able to tell rich people nope. Just nope. Hey, can y'all come host the Lifetime Music Awards for?
You can't stop the rain.
You can't stop it, dog. Nope.
When it starts to fall. That's my new shit, dog. That shit
just
in my
big
head.
nope, dog.
Hey, but look,
I wanna pronounce the P and nope.
This nigga
nope.
You gotta let that shit pop.
Nope.
What was my nigga name that used to do stand up? Nigga said I can't. I'm about to fuck I'm gonna fuck a good joke up, so I ain't gonna say
it's okay.
But anyway,
about to pour this shot though.
Pull me. I got one.
You already got one. That's the last one for last.
I ain't drinking no more.
You been finessing.
That so when niggas tore Kyrie head off about the shit, Stephen A. Smith was like, blah blah blah. Shout out to Jay Will. Jay Will
that
went
was
on
beautiful.
the show.
He had a point,
and he stood on it. You gotta stand on that business, dog. You gotta stand on that business. Jay Will went on there and was like, "Hey, you said XYZ about Kyrie. Kyrie
keep that same
for A-Rod.
Yeah,
bro. If it's
and don't start your rant off with y'all know A-Rod is my boy.
Nah,
I love him.
And then you know what's crazy? I'm a 49ers fan, bro. But
A-Rod is that nigga, dog.
Hey, Brett Favre and A-Rod have
niggas,
always been my two favorite quarterbacks after my quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? Like my favorite quarterback of all time for certain reasons is Kaepernick. Right?
Okay.
And he a 49er. He was,
and that was pre Black Panther Cap.
Yeah, and this
Cap was that nigga when
Cap
he was in his peak. Yeah.
Cap was a play away from going to beat the brake shoes off the fucking Denver Broncos.
Yeah,
like the motherfucking
niggas ain't know how to do. We ain't know what to do with Cap.
Hey, niggas even said that shit. If the same shit, if the Legion of Boom wouldn't have played them in the 49ers, we would. The real championship game was the fucking Seahawks and the 49ers that year. But that's neither here nor there. But that nigga like my favorite quarterback.
Gotcha.
Just for certain reasons, right? But you look at it, Montana, Young, bro, Favre.
Alex Smith, he beat us.
No, I don't fuck with Alex Smith like that.
Okay.
Too much. That nigga.
Shut your lying nigga lips up.
Let me Google game manager. Oh shit, Alex Smith.
Yeah, Barbara, it's Richie.
That nigga's pushing
Why are you
anything.
laughing? She's outraged.
That's what you should have put fucking Britanny Renner, nigga.
Right.
But like, hey, but favorite quarterbacks, bro. But at the end of the day, like, I ain't standing on that shit that Aaron Rodgers did some fuck shit. It was some finesse shit.
It was finesse as fuck. But
the NFL finesse niggas so much that like I don't give a fuck if y'all get finessed.
You allow it's been a culture of finesse for the past since the pandemic.
I don't care if you black, white, Asian, whatever. Right. If you finesse the fucking masters, You done just finesse the Masters, dog.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Hey, it ain't on Aaron Rodgers. It's on the Packers.
Yeah.
Them niggas ain't call that nigga hand.
Right.
Them niggas ain't, y'all ain't say, hey, bro, this shit ain't gonna slide for too much long. I mean, we like 7 games to the league, dog. You might want to goddamn get your shit together. Go get that guy at least one vax.
I'm with you, bro.
Be half vax.
If you can, I am anti-establishment.
Exactly.
If you can finesse the establishment, I don't give a shit. But it's, hey man,
hey, finesse on.
Big finesse, dog. And then it's he was like, yeah, I'm immunized, mask. Because it goes back to what you say. If you ain't vaccinated, just be responsible.
But what if
he ain't been responsible at all?
I wouldn't have been responsible either with millions of dollars in a fucking MVP.
Man.
Previously year trophy.
Hey, man, COVID don't get MVPs, baby.
Hey.
COVID ain't goddamn
19.
Hey, nigga.
COVID-19.
Hey, man, bro. I respect
19 touchdown this year on your bitch halfway through the season. So, my thing is, I don't know what my thing is no more. Anti-establishment. What if Cam Newton would have finessed this shit? What would happen to Cam Newton?
See, that's a great question.
What if Cam Newton would have finessed his way?
Great question. And
what if Cam Newton would have? They would have cut they would have cut that shit short. As soon as he would have been like, hey, as soon as that nigga said I'm immunized.
He would have been Kunta. He would have been Kunta out here.
King Kunta.
Yeah. Get your ass up out of here. See, black words and white words different. If Cam would have said, yeah, because Cam wouldn't have been like, yeah, I'm immunized.
He would have been like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, right. Exactly. And that's where we gotta understand it ain't where you from.
It's where you at.
It's where you at.
I'm straight.
Yeah.
Hey, Cam Newton, ask me.
Hey, Cam, have you been vaccinated?
This bitch asked me about funches. Remember when that nigga did that
I just think it's funny about a woman asking me about routes.
About routes. That bitch asked me, is funches open? You remember that shit?
Yeah, I do.
See, that's why he would have never got through with that shit.
Right. But the crazy thing about it is just like is
everything crazy.
It's I don't know.
Hey, you got a chance and you got a choice.
We got to shoot these shots, bro, and just keep. But I don't fucking know, man. It's goddamn.
When you don't drink. Oh, up to it, down to it. You do it because you used to it. No, hold on. You do it because you new to it. We do it because we used to it. So let's get fucked up. Drink, motherfucker. Drink, motherfucker. Drink.
Tap it on the goddamn table.
Don't take my shit.
Shoot.
That shit copyrighted. This episode is sponsored by Ciroc Limited Edition Pomegranate. Product of France. From fine French grapes. Made with vodka infused with pomegranate and other natural flavors.
I just wanted to let you know that we can confirm now that the man who was shot and killed in Harlem was in fact Alberto Alpo Martinez.
Sniper.
Now, part of the confusion about whether it was him or was not him had to do with the fact that he was in a witness protection program, and the name that was on all of the ID that was found on his body, according to my law enforcement and police sources, the name was Abraham Rodriguez.
So so Alpo got killed, but he was in witness protection.
Witsec.
Nigga name was Abraham Martinez. Ain't no nigga's name Abraham. That's like your name being Prajesh Jackson. ain't no his Spanish name Abraham. He ain't give a shit, bro. That nigga was wilding out. And if you never seen Paid in Full, please go see it. Cameron plays Alpo. Rico is Alpo. And actually, Alpo was a lot wilder than Rico. Rico was a wild nigga, but Alpo was wilder. And I was saying, like, I was thinking about, like, I think the saddest shit, man, is when gangsters don't grow up, bro. Not because they kill and they die young, but when a gangster get old and he's 50 and he's still like, nigga, because, okay, Alpo was born in 66. The indictment happened in 89. He was 23. he was in that world early 16. Because being a gangster is a young man's game. Gangster was an old man's game in the 70s. Was like
being a gangster, a young man game. If you a Crip or you a Blood.
Well, see, the way they was doing it, that was young man shit.
You gotta think about it. Frank Lucas was an older nigga.
But see, that's a different era though. Them niggas weren't doing it like
you saying the crack era fucked it all the way up.
Right. So Frank Lucas and fucking Nicky Barnes and got all them niggas. They was gangsters. You was in your gangsters in your 30s and 40s.
As a gentleman.
But But the game changed to where gangster became a young man's game. To where now
crack enabled a lot of niggas to make way more money faster because
like AZ they was 17, 18, 16.
The coke you was getting in, you could break it down and you could fucking make thousands of dollars a day. So you became richer faster.
Right. You know there wasn't no blue magic shit they was slanging. That was fucking Iran country.
It wasn't grab that for me. It wasn't no heroin and shit like that.
Right. It wasn't no sit down at the table. Let's talk about it. You got your block, I got my block. This was like Alpo was killing niggas that he owed money to. Which is crazy.
Alpo was. I don't really want to talk about that shit too much.
Yeah, right.
Y'all niggas go watch this shit, bro. The interview that Alpo did while behind bars is one of the best interviews you gonna ever hear.
And this is one of your. This is
some shit. I've watched that interview maybe a good 50 times, bro.
Gotcha.
And the spinoffs from that shit, watching like Preacher,
Wayne Perry,
like so. Just to break this shit down for niggas who don't really know who Alpo is, because a lot of niggas ain't gonna know who Alpo is. Gotcha. Alpo was a gangster, a young dude who was in jail with Rich Porter, who got him and Rich Porter bonded while they was in jail. Faison was out on the street when Rich Porter went to jail. Rich Porter was a nigga on the block. He was the young, fly, flashy nigga.
He was with L.A.
Yeah.
Right.
He went to jail. Right. When he went to jail for attempt murder or whatever, that's when AZ took over. He came home. AZ was in charge. AZ put a block on. He put him on a block. Whoop. And then Alpo was cool with Rich in jail. Right. He had his back in jail, came home, and that was that. Right.
AZ was like, that's your man, that's my man.
That's my man. That's just like us. Like you bring a nigga along.
Yeah. That's your homie.
We good.
It's like damn, I can't think of the movie with Al Pacino, but it's a difference between a friend of yours and a friend of ours.
Hey, if I say yeah.
If he a friend of ours,
man. Capiche?
Right. Yeah, right.
Hey, if I say if he's a friend of yours,
right, or a friend of ours,
he's a made man. Capiche? Right. Hey, but so. That was basically the breakdown. Them niggas was young.
Donnie Brasco.
Yeah. Them niggas was young, getting money at an early age. The crack era.
Hand over fist. Nigga.
The thing about the crack era that people got to understand when it first started, when you would go to jail for selling crack, when they would run the test on crack, it would come back as like 80% fucking baking soda. So the niggas wasn't charging niggas. So niggas had like a year and a half run of free reign.
Just free reign, right.
Of selling crack.
Fried coke.
Yeah. So y'all niggas didn't know that shit. But
sauteed.
Like a year. Yeah. Hey, shake and bake.
Yeah.
And I help.
In a Dutch oven. Cook coke.
And I help.
Right.
But them niggas had like a year and a half of a free reign of selling crack. That's what a lot of people don't know, especially in New York. Free, like a year and a half, because every time they would test it, it was coming back as fucking baking soda. Right. You know what I'm saying? So them niggas had a free reign. Niggas making money hand over fist. Right. But when money comes power comes murder. Right. You know what I'm saying? So like a lot of that shit happened where Alpo was trying to get out of town. He was trying to expand. AZ was the nigga. He was like, nah, nigga, I'm just trying to hold Harlem down, right? And I'm trying to be the king of Harlem. That nigga Alpo wanted more. He expanded. He went to DC. He ended up going out there with some chicks he fucking with.
Right.
Got in contact with Wayne Perry. Wayne Perry was the enforcer. Wayne Perry was laying shit down.
Right.
It was fucking well documented that, hey, nigga, when Wayne Perry showed up at your crib,
it was time to go. Yeah. It's
like
the Reaper coming to fucking eat fucking cornbread.
This the realest shit ever. Nigga said when that nigga came in the crib, everything was fucking laying down. Nigga was even turning the fucking fish tank over.
Yeah.
Ain't no witnesses, dog.
Yeah.
How real is that? So Wayne Perry was the enforcer. So he was able to maneuver through DC.
This
and
my
take
Wayne
over.
Perry flow. Y'all don't know nothing about Wayne Perry though.
You don't know shit about Wayne Perry.
Guns on your tumbler. That was a J line I had to throw.
You had to get that shit out.
Yeah, I did.
But that was basically the story. He ended up getting popped in DC on some shit, and then when he went to jail, the nigga cooperated. He ratted. He gave up his right hand man. That's like we get taken down.
We're talking about Alpo, right?
Alpo.
Right.
He got taken down.
Gotcha.
He gave up Wayne Perry. He copped out for like 14 murders, but they was like, we give you them 14 murders, you're going to get 35 years or 35 years. But this nigga, Wayne Perry, who was the enforcer, been killing so many niggas that guess what? If you cop out and take your man down, we try and get this nigga off the street because he's a fucking...
Yeah, Ted Bundy.
Get him out of here.
Yeah, he's a serial killer at this point.
Exactly. So if you get him out of here, we'll give you...
And nigga, Jeffrey Dahmer
Poe had to take care of Poe.
Right.
That's basically what this nigga was saying. Hey,
Right.
Poe had to take care of Poe.
Right.
I tell on some niggas from fucking DC, Maryland, but I ain't giving them niggas from Harlem because shit, nigga, when I come home, I'ma still be the mother.
I'ma still be king.
Exactly. So that's the backstory. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga was not just a drug dealer. Everything that came in, everything that's under the fucking umbrella of being a drug dealer is during the late 80s, early 90s. Murder, drugs, sex, all that shit that was them niggas, right?
Right.
So for him to go to jail, come home, being Witsec, protective
Abraham Martinez.
Yeah, that shit ain't even a good enough name.
So it's
I don't want to talk on this shit. I just want to get a backstory because
right.
Nick, I always say this is one of the best stories never told. Just like BMF, and shout out to BMF and shout out for Phil for being on TV and having stars in a chokehold right now with what he doing and telling these stories, especially with BMF because that was our time. But this shit right here is one of the best stories never told.
So what I take from it, and I'm with you. I don't want to speak on it. What I am speaking on is I always talk about the moral of the story.
Yeah.
To me, the moral of the story is it's sad for me to see gangsters never grow up. And I ain't talking about when gangsters get killed early. I mean, when gangsters do live and they become 50 and they still chasing the accolades that they did when they was 18, 19, 20.
Gangsters now don't die, they get chubby and move to Miami.
To Dallas. Yeah. Gangster. Yeah.
Shout out to Meech.
Yeah. Right. So for me, it's one of those things where it's just like, man, I hate to see gangsters not grow up and teach the youth. I hate to see gangsters still chase what they did 30 years prior to what they were doing. Because all the gangsters that we know started in middle school, right? You start in... A nigga don't turn gangster after graduation. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta jump off the porch. So you can jump off the porch early. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, the reason I ended up at Wildman High School is because I jumped off the porch early at fucking Washita Junior High School.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I leave it at that. It's a choice. You got a chance and you got a choice, right? But, you know what I'm saying? These stories, I don't look at Alpo like a gangster. I look at that nigga as like a drug dealer. I look at that nigga as... So when we talk about Jeff Bezos is going to do whatever he got to do to protect his brand, right?
Right.
That nigga... Alpo did the same shit. He had to do... Now, it's a different game. Right. It's more bloody. kids and family members getting
mamas, uncles
gotta cry. They got, you know what I'm saying, just
fingers of little brothers. You gotta do that.
Hey, preacher. Hey, y'all got. Hey, I'm telling y'all, dog. Just go on YouTube, Google it.
The preacher story wild as fuck. His
son telling the shit, like the little documentary that they did. His son telling that shit. But go watch that fucking interview from Alpo in jail, bro. This nigga memory. Nah, it wasn't. But one after one Ace called him. It was, I forgot what magazine called him. You just Google that shit.
Magazine, I got you.
Now that nigga has a photographic memory of every murder, every like he was
every incident, yeah.
To the T of that nigga would, man, I was in a fucking Astro van.
Right.
I was wearing this fly ass fucking Louis Vuitton jacket. We swooped that nigga up. He was wearing a white t-shirt, a black hat, some gray shoes. Like this nigga, every story was like, damn, this nigga remembered
everything
to the T.
To the fucking T, yeah.
And it was like, damn. But you know, he took his charge. Right. So now once you take your charge, and once you take that deal and you say, I'm gonna do X amount of years, I can talk about anything I want to talk about.
Right. But and that's double jeopardy because I'm doing time for the shit I
That's the thing about taking them deals. When you take them deals, you have to give everything. Right. If they come back and find anything,
then they can recharge.
They can recharge you any dollar. If it's a dollar over what you say you had.
Right. If you cop to robbing $1,000 and we come back and find out it was $1,005, that $5
we can recharge.
We can recharge, yeah.
Exactly. Right. Any nuances that you left out. You know what I'm saying? Right. But go watch that fucking interview, then double back, watch the preacher interview. That shit was gory as fuck.
Yeah, that preacher shit was weird. I've seen the whole thing, but all
that shit I don't watch like at least 20 times. BMF, when Meech did the fucking interview in jail, I done probably watched that shit a good 50 times.
Yeah, BMF was probably the cleanest because it was just like Meech was so dope because Meech ain't give a shit. Meech was like, bro, like nigga, I'm not your boss. I am your boss, but you still, I'm not taking a penny more than what you already get.
Meech was out here taking care of niggas. So it's just like, so if I got millions of dollars and you ain't got shit and you fucking make $10,000 a week, you made $10,000. Hey, go find a job to make $10,000 a week, $5,000 a week.
Yeah,
you make $5,000 every week. It's $10,000 a fucking month,
20
right?
a month, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go find, what I say, 10,000?
Yeah, it's 10,000, 20 a month.
I was about to say 5,000. Yeah, right. So 5,000. If you make 5,000 a week, that's 10,000 a month. Nigga, think about that shit. Or not a week, every 2 weeks.
Right.
Like your pay period. Like
that's a rock on your ass, but I'm with you.
It is. I'm just trying. I'm thinking about I'm a 9 to 5 nigga.
Yeah, right.
So I can't think about making money in a week. My shit every 2 weeks. You feel me? What I make every 2 weeks. When you
temp that check is
but weekly. When the podcast take off,
we weekly.
I don't even give a fuck about weekly, monthly, daily. The only thing I give a fuck about is the time. Hey, let me hey, that's why I gotta give a shout out to the niggas who fucking out here on this dope shit.
Yeah, bro, you got to.
Because guess what? Them niggas wake up in the morning at 5 o'clock. They got a reason to wake up at 5 o'clock. Cause back then them niggas had to catch the J's. Damn. Them J's wake up at 4 o'clock. Them niggas gotta be on
crackheads wake up early as fuck. When I had my little run of selling drugs,
they beat the rooster.
And they fucking worse them. I didn't learn the word worse them until I started selling drugs. Pills. And it's like, hey man, hey bro, chill. God damn, fuck man, it's coming.
What drugs do to a regular person, bro?
It's weird, bro.
Is life changing. Like that's why like every drug, like niggas try to. That's why like the government tries to put everybody who's dealing any type of drug behind bars for so long.
Right.
It ain't even those sentences, bro. I'm totally against that shit. I'm totally against the sentences.
Yeah.
I'm cool with like, hey man, if drugs is drugs. Like if y'all niggas can't tax this shit and y'all can't find. I know plenty of niggas, bro, that is on script drugs.
Oh my God.
So when you on them script drug, when I say script,
the Schedule 3s, Tylenol 3s, that you normally gotta have
all that codeine.
Yeah, you gotta have an ID to buy, but it don't work like that no more.
You on all that shit, bro. Like them, the real drugs. Weed ain't no drug. Should have plant.
Weed. I would go so far as to say coke is not a drug.
Coke ain't a drug.
Now, when you add with the fentanyl shit,
hey, if we do coke on the podcast, we'll finish this shit in like 40 minutes.
This is like this.
Hey man, we gotta go.
Hey man, goddamn, bro.
Hey goddamn, Britney Spears. You should have seen Britanny Renner. Britney Spears. Yeah, goddamn.
Kick strong, nigga. Goddamn.
Hey,
kick
yeah,
strong.
Hey, kick strong. Hey, hit that kick strong. Kick that. Hey, Alpo. Ooh, that nigga Alpo was on that shit. Hey, let me tell you one thing. Aaron Rodgers though, that nigga. Hey, immunized. Hey, thank y'all for reaching out to the motherfucking podcast. We beat that guy nigga next week.
Oh my God.
That's what that coke do to you. But that weed.
That podcast would be 6 minutes. And we didn't cover 36 topics on coke. But I've seen niggas do coke and do some wonderful shit. And I've seen niggas do. But
I ain't never seen nigga do coke. Well, but I know niggas did coke because they admitted to doing.
When
coke.
I was doing comedy, bro, it was a certain time.
Challenge.
With almost I was. This close to nigga.
You about to do coke?
Oh, bro.
You was gonna be that nigga like, hey, car dealerships, right?
Okay. But what I'm saying, right. I don't know how to hog tie people.
Finesse Podcast, episode 13.
Yeah, Barbara, it's Richie.
No, 14, right?
It's 14.
It's 14. Episode 14.
That was so disrespectful.
I don't know how to hog tie people. Yeah, that brother's starving.
That brother's
hog tie people.
Hey, Savion.
You got to say nasty shit, Ray. God, I'm a nasty motherfucker.
We in here.
Hog tie people.
Hey, before we get out of here, drop the fucking who sponsor us? Let them bitches know who sponsor us. When I say bitches, I mean bitches in the best way possible.
In the most respectful way possible.
Is your drip dry? Your shoe game slacking? Go to kicksthrone.com for your exclusive sneaker needs. That's KICKZ Throne. One word.
.com.
Kicksthrone.com.
Well, you know.